What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Sinister Bunny Studios, your go-to channel for heavy metal content. And long time no see. It's been a handful of weeks before I've posted anything, and the last thing that I posted was a thank you and appreciative video for passing 600 subscribers, and that's fun and all, but I talked a little bit about some issues I was having at the time, and those are kind of the reason why it's been so long since I've put something out. And I'll talk about that in the second half of this video, because if you want to listen to that, you can do that at the second half. The first half is going to be the main reason for making this video. So YouTube recently released a new feature in their analytics for people like me who make content. We can look and see numbers and figures and statistics and stuff like that. And based on this new analytical data, I am going to be changing my upload schedule. So for those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that I was uploading usually about every Friday and every Saturday. And then if I uploaded on a different day, it was just extra. But that was like every so often. At this point, I'm going to be changing it. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the change immediately, but in terms of when I put things out, they're going to kind of vary a little bit because I'm going to experiment. There are 3 days that I'm going to be messing with: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. Now, I don't know what's going to be out when, what kind of content is going to be on which day. I don't know, but it's going to be changing. From what I can see, that's when most of you are on YouTube and watching my stuff, so I might as well upload stuff at that time since you're going to be there. To catch more of you and increase that watch time and views and all that fun stuff, and making sure that you guys can get my content whenever you're on YouTube. So that's going to be changing pretty much immediately. So the next time I have a piece of content come out, it's probably going to be a different day than what you might be used to from my previous upload schedule. So my upload schedule is changing, so be ready for that. Hopefully it's not going to impact you too much because I'm trying to schedule things when you were actually on YouTube. So don't do anything different, I don't think, unless you want to make the extra effort to not only be subscribed but hit the bell notification so that when I do upload stuff on this different schedule, you'll get notified. Last time I checked, only about a quarter of you actually have the notifications turned on, and then even less than that have the bell turned on. So if you would kindly do so, turn on notifications for YouTube and my channel and hit the bell. That way when I put stuff out, any kind of update, any kind of cool piece of content, you will be notified directly to your phone or computer or whatever. That way you can go, oh hey look, he uploaded something, let me go watch it. It helps you see my stuff and it helps me get my stuff out to you guys. So it goes very far in helping the channel, and it is greatly appreciated. Now the second part of this video is going to be talking a little bit about why I haven't had anything come out in like 4 or 5 weeks. So the last video I uploaded was about passing 600 subscribers, and at that time I was talking a little bit about some issues I was having with my computer. So my computer, for some reason that I ended up figuring out, kept freezing. It would completely lock up and I could not get out of anything. I had to hard reset my computer every time, and it would do it randomly. There's no specific action that caused it to lock up. It just would randomly do it, and it was a struggle for a very long time. I went through checking all my RAM and all my memory slots and running all these tests. I uninstalled and reinstalled Windows probably a dozen times. I did a million different things, and I tested software compatibility issues, Windows issues, and hardware issues. And basically, I felt so stupid when I found out what the issue was. So recently, I don't know if it was on social media or not. I think I did when I opened it up when it got delivered. But I got a new interface because I also had a video talking about a shitty experience I had with the Focusrite Solo. So I went and got a PreSonus USB interface, and that thing has been a godsend. And it was a little more money, but it's going to be well worth it, and it's been working for me greatly ever since I got it. But for those of you who do not know, USB audio interfaces work usually best on USB Type 2. You have USB 1, 2, and 3. 3.2 or something like that is the latest, which just means it's faster, it has higher data transfer speeds, and all that fun stuff. So, one day, I thought maybe I'll mess with the interface. Maybe that's causing my computer to freeze. And I went into the back of my computer where it was plugged into the USB and realized that I had the interface plugged into a USB slot that was actually a USB 3.0 slot. Now, I don't know the specifics of why this is an issue, but I have read about it before this happened, where USB interfaces don't work well on USB 3.0. 2.0 is the way to go for interfaces. For whatever reason, they just work better on that. And so I saw that it was plugged into the USB 3 and was like, I swear to God if this is a problem. So I unplugged it from that and plugged it into a USB 2.0 slot in the back of my computer. Lo and behold, my computer has not frozen or had any kind of issue of the sorts since then. So unless something miraculous happened at the same time and it's a coincidence, if you plug in a USB interface with a Windows computer and you plug it into a USB 3.0 port, just be wary, you may have issues like I did. I am basically narrowing it down to that being the problem. Having a USB interface plugged into a 3.0 port was causing my computer and system to completely lock up. And I spent countless hours researching, testing, software, hardware issues, and everything. I even went as far as to go and buy a new SSD, or a solid state drive for my computer to replace my old one. Luckily, I could return it because I figured out what the issue was, but I was at a loss. It was very frustrating. I couldn't get anything done. I could not work on anything because I was afraid it was going to freeze up and I would lose everything. Sometimes it would freeze 2 minutes after starting up. Sometimes it would freeze 15 minutes after starting up. I couldn't play video games. I couldn't watch YouTube. I couldn't do anything. It was very, very, very frustrating, and that's a big reason why nothing came out, because for those couple of weeks, I had no idea what was going on with my computer. It was freezing, so I couldn't get any work done. I couldn't record any music. I couldn't record any covers. I couldn't work on even any kind of video editing because it would just freeze and crash, and I would lose things. So things are seemingly fixed. So things should be going back to normal now. And I do have a lot of update type of stuff for you guys in terms of new gear and stuff that I've gotten recently. And I'm really excited to show you guys, and I wanted to show you a long time ago, but I had the issues with my computer and some other family issues and stuff that have been going on that have prevented that. So there's going to be a lot of cool updates coming out soon, like if not this week, next week, starting next week. With new cool stuff coming out. I got a lot of stuff backlogged to do, and it's going to get done. So definitely be looking forward to that stuff. However, I have been running on for a long time now, and I know that not all of you want to listen to this entire conversation. It's not a Sinister cast, it's just an update. So, with that, let me recap. My upload schedule is going to change. I'm looking at Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays for targeted days for me to do uploads. Now, I guess my question for you is that something that you would be better with? Because I used to do stuff on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm going to mess with Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays just to kind of see where things go. Just to let you know ahead of time. And from the analytical data, that seems to be the best times to put things up. However, if you tell me otherwise, then maybe I can get a different idea. But is that usually when you're on YouTube? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays? Are those like the most heavy days that you're on YouTube? Let me know down in the comments. And, yeah, I mean, I guess that's really it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, expect a lot of cool content coming out soon. I got a lot of stuff, like I said, lined up to do. So, be there, be ready. It's going to happen. It's coming soon. I'm coming at you full speed, and you better be ready. So, like I always say, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Stay metal, my friends, and hit that bell for me. Please. I asked nicely. You gotta do it now. Bye. Oh.